Game time. Bring the pain time.
MP, you're about to go off.
And coming up is Lunch Bag Day. Come out to the game and leave with the very own Lunch Bag.
Want your whole $10 t-shirt? Just be there while our next giveaway game at Zero
The fans have been waiting for it. They want to see the debut of MP. He'll get a chance to show what he can do as they make their home debut. You can feel the electricity in the building. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we'll be getting the inside story tonight. Shams Charania is joining us at the broadcast table. Shams, it is so great to have you by our side.
Kevin, thank you so much. It's great to be here. I always love to follow the game, talk about the game. It should be a lot of fun tonight.
You'll give great insight. We can't wait to get going. A look at the Magic starting group. Sliding in at the wing, we'll see Caldwell Pope and Wagner. Underneath, in the post, it's Banchero and Carter Jr. And it's Suggs in at the one spot. And for Memphis, Morant is the point with Bane out on the wing. Jackson is out there with Edey. And it's Wells in at the three. And if you talk to guys who know MP, who grew up with him, they'll all say that he lets his game do the talking.
And he's got a very business-like approach to himself when he's on the floor. MP can dish it back if you come at him, but for the most part, he's letting his numbers speak for themselves.
Substitutions for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Luke Kennard comes in for Wells. And T subbed in for John Morant. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Goga Bitadze is checked in for Wendell Carter. Mo Wagner comes in for Paolo Banchero. Black's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Anthony subbed in for Suggs. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, last season the Magic extended Coach Jamal Mosley's contract through 2028. He said, it's not about me. I just want each one of these guys to reach their full potential. This game has been good to all of us. I want to be part of maximizing how great they can be on and off the court. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Wagner kicks to Wagner. Anthony, the pass to Bitadze. Magic moving the ball around. Bane against Wagner. 5 to shoot. Another miss by Orlando. Love deciding where to go with it. Pass to Kennard. Back to Love. Lets it go with the three. Buries it from three-point range.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's Memphis, looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponents. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
Let's get an update on Santi Aldama. David, what's the status?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I got some news from Memphis's head athletic trainer. He's dealing with a sore ankle right now, and they're icing it down to try and keep it from swelling too much. And as you can see, he's already back on the court. How about that, Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. They've got Black. Wagner out there with Paolo Banchero. Then it's Anthony, and it's Bitadze in at the center position. Plenty of space. To the wing on the left. Second shot opportunity. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first two shots tonight. And the Grizzlies leading by 14. And here's Kennard. He has yet to score. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Shams, with as often as you've interacted with front offices all over the NBA, have you noticed any changes with how franchises operate with both the players and the media and that relationship and where it may be headed?
Everything has to be more specialized now in the organizations, but you're seeing true partnerships develop with teams and their players, especially their top players. The teams have to pay more attention now to data, to metrics than ever before. And the relationship between your top players in the organization, that is very, very important. And the teams that do a good job of managing relationships, of managing expectations, that is clearly what separates the elite teams with the bottom teams. And certainly players in today's generation are very, very polished when it comes to the media.
Oh, you framed that so well. Pass to Love. To the middle. Here's Clark. And a missed layup.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen, there's always intrigue with the front office.
And a lot of opportunities I know you're looked at, but thank you for your honesty in that one. Here's Banchero. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And once Banchero gets going, boy, it's hard to stop him. Given his size and speed, he's going to be a handful.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Wells. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. It's the Grizzlies just dominating this one. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It certainly hasn't been as competitive as we hoped it would be.
Shaq's already falling asleep over there. Wake up, man.
Yeah, we had to.
Changing focus now to that first half. A brutal game so far for the Magic.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big... making a change here. Love's checked in, and a switcher also for Orlando. Anthony Black's checked in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. Here's Black. He's guarded by Love. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. No good on the three. And Love's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Grizzlies' head athletic trainer. I'm told that he has a sprained finger, and right now they've got ice on it to try and help with the swelling. He won't be returning to the game, guys, and he may be off the court for a short period of time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Morant is out there with T, and it's Edey in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Pass to Wagner. Magic moving the ball around. Carter kicks to Suggs. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Banchero outside. Carter with a screen on Jackson. Banchero passes to Carter. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Carter's got his second basket of the night.
Always a threat to score. Banchero, that time with a sweet find.
Love outside. From deep. Good. And the nice assist from Morant.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Morant against Suggs. Pass to Banchero. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And so it's Memphis with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. And so in the game for the Magic, Black is out there with Cole Anthony. Then there's Wagner. Then... It's Paolo Banchero, and it's Bitadze in at the 5 down low. The Magic shooting not great, 40% for the game. Banchero dishes to Anthony. To Banchero. Lets it go from deep. Love grabs the board.
You know, after connecting on one three-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Good. A nice assist for Williams. Love's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Like a fierce two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
To the inside. Pass to Kennard. Drills it from outside. Kennard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Kennard's gone 1 of 3 from deep tonight. Banchero against Williams and stolen by Love. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Back to Kennard. Launches a three, and again it's Memphis with the three. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
Love, no good. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Pass to Banchero. Driving to the basket. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And Banchero is putting it all together, capable of scoring from all 3 levels.
Love outside. Aldama passes to Love, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 22 points for Love.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Banchero. Over Williams. Aldama with the rebound. Memphis has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And Love gets it to go.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Here's Black. He's guarded by Love. Banchero outside. Shot clock at 5. Wagner passes to Bitadze. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And here's Love for 3. Another miss by Love. And the Magic with possession.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Grizzlies.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Ja Morant.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
And here's Love from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Here's Banchero, and it falls over the rim and in.
Excellent work in the screen and roll. Banchero solid at knowing when to shoot in those sets.
Kennard, the pass to Love. Kennard off a pick from Love. To the paint, Kennard finds Love. A three, and again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor space.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. It was a...
MP, you are the straw that stirs the drink.
Night, MP.
MP said he woke up today ready to slay some dragons.
Ain't ready yet, Pete.
It's going in!
I'll run this. Come on. Hey, he can ball.
Stay focused on your workout.
I back up my game.
More.
With the foul. Come on.
Keep it going.
Come on, MP.
Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
Your confidence is gone now.
ready to go get it? Catch you at halftime.
Look out there, MP.
Let's get it, MP.
With your back? I'd love to see you try. Yeah.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
Shake it, MP.
What's up, MP?
They're a good team, but we got you. So we're going to win.
The National Basketball Association has been this sports experience. We therefore are to recommend from English learners who hate such as fighting, throwing out into the pool into a play, or using improper language or gesture. Spectators engaging in such behavior are subject to rejection and possible arrest. Please report any violations to these rules to British Council, security or guest services staff members. The first 10,000 fans in attendance will be going home with their own Christmas live. That's right, don't miss out on this chance to bless the Christmas with every step you take. We want your time at the arena to be enjoyable and incident-free. If you are having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please check the number.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in. Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out.
Coming in for Chicago. All right, let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on MP.
Brian, as we know, MP grew up in the Chicago area, and he holds reverence for the Jordan era Bulls. And I asked him if he had mixed feelings competing against the Bulls, and he said not anymore. They'll always have a special place in my heart, but I have no hesitation going out and handing them a loss. All business for MP, guys.
Yeah, and once you put on a different jersey, Allie, all childhood fandom goes out the door. And so in the game for the Bulls, Nikola Vucevic is out there with Buzelis. Then there's Kevin Huerter, then it's Josh Giddey, and it's Terry in at the 2. From the right block, Love grabs the miss. Memphis trailing here. The 3 from Bane. Nails it from 3.
And how about Desmond Bane? Among the most accurate shooters in the world.
Pass to Terry. Back to Giddey. 3-pointer, Buzelis. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
A big difference in that one. Their ability to convert from range. By and large, they took some really good shots.
And they were just draining it from outside. A great team shooting performance.
Here's Terry, covered by Love. The baseline J. No good, off the front rim. Memphis leading by 4. Bane, the pass to Love. Clark, left side. Left side, Morant. Back to Clark. And he can't get that one. Nice D from Vucevic. Huerter passes to Terry. Offensive board.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Here's Clark. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
And when it comes to the Grizzlies, they're a team that's hungry to take that next step there.
Yeah, and they've got the core to do it, B.A. You got Morant, Bane, and Jackson. They're all all-star caliber players and still in their mid-20s. So they've got a lot of great chemistry and time to get it right.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Jackson, he's checked in for Ja Morant. And the Bulls making a change here. And now looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here's a view of which teams last year got after it with their shot blocking. The Grizzlies 4th.
Well, last season, this was a team that prided itself on protecting the rim. They were not an easy group to score on inside.
Got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Vucevic, the pass to Dosunmu. Smith outside. Can they get it?
It's been a struggle for them to get anything to fall. No question who's in control of the board so far.
Outside Bane. Back to Love. Let's go with a 3. Knocks down the triple. Love's got his second basket on the night.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Love against Jones. Over Love. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now. From behind the arc. Bane, no good.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
And so the ball out of bounds. Jones touched it last.
Well, it shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Kennard, he's checked in for Bane. Collins, he's checked in for Chicago. Clark, the pass to Love. Back to Clark. Aldama outside. Shot clock at 5. Clark up top. For 3. Sinks the tray. Clark's got 5 now.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Jones. And here's Smith. Smith with a screen on Love. Jones, the pass to Smith. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
And early on, they've been on a tear. Just getting whatever they want offensively.
Yeah, I mean, this is exactly how you want to start a game, with a big offensive push.
Smith finds Herter to end the drought. Fires in the triple. Memphis leading by 13. Aldama, the pass to Love. Kennard outside. Clark with the screen. Love for 3. It's hauled in by Herter. Jones from outside. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Memphis. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. Back to the game after this break. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Smith out there with Zach Collins. Then it's Trey Jones. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu. And it's Herder in at the small forward position. Here's Herder. Memphis with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Kennard outside. Pass to Love. Oh, from deep. And again, it's... Memphis with a three.
Usually just seen as a knockdown shooter, Kennard has good instincts as a passer as well.
Jones against Love. Jones misses.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic, but it's got to be the names out there that people know.
Jones from outside. Love grabs the miss.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Kennard outside. This one for 3. Love, and that one's good. Love's got 9 points now in the quarter.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And so here is Chicago. Left side Jones looking to win the run. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run. He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
Here's Jones. Pass to Collins. Takes a three. Aldama grabs the board. Memphis has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Stolen by Collins. Here's Jones. Covered by Love. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. The Grizzlies have gotten off to a perfect 4 for 4 start in the second, after undergoing 3 ankle surgeries in 10 months in 2020 and 2021. Coach Zach Collins has bounced back amazingly.
He really has, Brian. And the injuries have really been the only problem for Zach Collins. He's got size, skill, and toughness. This guy is a very effective player when he's healthy.
His story is inspirational.
It is indeed.
The kick out to Williams. Oh, he tries a three. And Love with the basket on the assist from Williams. Love's got 22 points.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Jones. Banked it in off the glass.
Yeah, Trey Jones can be lightning quick. He saw a gap and drove right in.
Back to Love. And he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Collins outside. Back to Jones. From 13, nice jump shot. Jones has got 6.
Really not where we normally see Jones operate, but good for him to grow his comfort zone a little.
Love passes to Aldama. Back to Love. Chicago with a rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Grizzlies in this one.
And they were shocked by this team twice last year. They just didn't play well.
Dosunmu outside. Pass to Jones. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Santi Aldama. He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now.
Jalen Smith, 2 shots.
That's good from Smith. Memphis making a switch here. Baines checked in. Buzelis is checked in for Chicago. Giddey comes in for Dosunmu. Smith hits them both. Will stand for the Bulls. The DeRozan, Levine, Vucevic era didn't lead to the playoff success they'd hoped for.
No, Brian, 2 losses in the play-in tournament and just 1 playoff appearance, which resulted in a quick first-round exit. Changes were definitely necessary.
Love against Jones. Aldama grabs the board. Aldama's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
And the shot goes in.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Bulls. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
Oh my, it was a great game. It went down to the wire. Both teams gave all they had, but only one could come away satisfied.
Yeah, this is the kind of game you come away thinking coulda, woulda, shoulda. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
Aldama, good.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Chicago. Chicago's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. Here's Giddey. And that one's good. Giddey's got 5 points.
And sometimes defenders just forget how tall Giddey is. I mean, the 6'8" guard is solid finishing inside.
Jones against Love. Lets it go from deep. Hits the trifecta. Love's got 29 points.
And this has been the story for them so far. They've been lights out from range, particularly in this quarter.
Smith passes to Herter. Jones against Love. Picked by Smith. Here's Jones. Memphis with a rebound. Jackson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Love finds Jackson. Back to Love. Pass to Aldama. The 3. And it's Love missing.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Giddey. It's rebounded by Memphis. Aldama's got 6 rebounds in the game. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Love's got 31 points.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Smith outside. Pass to Herter. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
Great defense from Jackson Jr. He's a former league leader in blocks.
Love for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 34.
He is lighting them up from range this period. This team has made a concerted effort to get him shots.
Jones, the pass to Giddey. Back to Jones to stop the run. Memphis with a rebound. Love for 3. It's hauled in by Herter. Herter's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jones. Love grabs the miss. Love's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, it's been a frustrating night for him at the offensive end. Just not able to give them any kind of a lift.
He buries it from 3. Love's got 37.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball. He embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie.
Jackson Jr. is an athlete, a big man with some big-time hops.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Back to Jones. Plenty of space. Aldama grabs a board. Aldama's got rebound number 8 now. Bane, the pass to Love. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I mean, big-time finish from Jackson. He is a force out there.
Well, Chicago's shooting only 26% for this game. Not good. Smith passes to Herter. Over Bane. Offensive rebound.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
Yeah, they're winning the possession battle, and that's often what decides games in the NBA.
Unloads. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Drains the triple. Herter's got 6 points.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Aldama outside. Back to Love. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, this is shaping up to be a special night for him. Started out well and is only turning it up here in quarter 2.
Here's Jones and Williams over to help. Pass to Buzelis. Here's Love. Buzelis grabs the board.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Outside Jones. Over Love. Jones misses. Well, the Grizzlies shooting at a very efficient 67%. He tries for three. Williams passes to Love. And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection. Yeah, showing off that ability to stretch the floor. Seems like everyone is a threat at the arc these days.
Smith with a screen on Love. Here's Jones, and he jams it home with authority.
You can see the smarts Jones has with the ball.
One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Back to Aldama. Pass to Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Well, look, Aldama is a very good passer out of the front court.
Giddey with it. Smith with a screen on Williams. From deep, Giddey. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies showing no mercy and just piling it on. Looking dominant and focused right now. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Please divert your attention to Singapore and get ready for the fans on courtside. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shots. One more time around the ball for our contestants.
Greetings, everybody. Before we review the first half, let's take an early season peek at how the Western Conference is shaking out so far.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things, and I gotta say they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say they are making it look easy, here in this early part of the season at least. Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Grizzlies.
They love to run. At times it looks like a layup line. They can hit the three, but tough matchup for your transition D.
Yeah, they've made it a race, but only one team has shown up. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And as we here for Memphis, Herter's checked in for Chicago. Jones comes in for Giddey. Kennard right side. Back to Love. Oh, here's Love with the jam.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Santi Aldama out there with G.G. Jackson. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Love in at the one spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
Watch inside.
And here is Vucevic. He has 7. Drops in the 3. Jones has got 11 points.
What a great sign for this team. Jones shooting it with conviction.
Such a skilled big. 6'10" Nikola Vucevic. He can beat you up in the post, or he can step back and hit a three-stand.
Yeah, Brian, and he's an excellent passer as well. Throughout his career, Vucevic's teams have been very good offensively, and his versatility is a big reason for that.
Smith, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Here are the Bulls with the ball. They're on an 18-7 run. Jones, his shot is good. He's got 13.
Jones gutting it out in close.
The Grizzlies have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Count it. Good.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Vucevic finds Herter. That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed. Vucevic has got 3 assists tonight. Now Kennard. Now here's Love. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Herter. Herter's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Jones. The Grizzlies pull it in. Aldama's got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Love passes to Clark. Shoots over Vucevic. Rebound by the Bulls. Here's Jones. 13 points in the game. Here's Love. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup. Love's got 48.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Jones, the pass to Herter. Picked by Smith. Clock at 6. Herter can't hit.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
Well, it's all due to his energy and effort, as well as how well he's been able to get ideal positioning on the glass.
Jones feels it out. Puts up a 3. Kennard with the rebound.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Good! Another from 3.
And he's now set the team record for most threes in a single game. What a shot he's got.
A lot of it stems from his confidence. Even when he misses, he's sure the next one's going in. Pass to Vucevic. Over Clark. The bank shot, no good.
Well, he's got the green light in that situation. They want him taking that shot, even if he didn't get it to go.
And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Jones against Love. Now here's Jones, tightly guarded. There's Herter with the 3. Memphis with a rebound. Clark's got 5 rebounds in the game. Inside. Corner shot.
A calm in the storm, and these fans are feeling it.
He's been raining them down from outside, en route to the most triples in a game in franchise history.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, Zach Collins, Patrick Williams, Devon Carter.
Jones against Love to get back on track. And it's laid in by Jones. Jones has got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, he's been very efficient in this quarter. Keep getting him the ball.
Here's Love. And it's good. He hits another one.
Never in the history of the franchise have we seen a game like this. He's putting on a remarkable performance.
It's their all-time single-game scoring record. Their fans will be reliving this game for a long time. Pass to Love. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Clark. Shot from the low post is good. Clark's got 11.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Williams with the screen. Jones, the pass to Williams. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. And here's Jackson. He'll bring it up for Memphis. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Nets. And that's the third game out of 4 at home for them. Here's Love. Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
With the step back. And down it goes. 2 points. Jones has got 9 points now in the second half.
Some sick ball skills displayed right there. He's not the guy you expect to pull that off. I mean, that was just terrific work to stay in control and finish.
Chicago making a switch here. Memphis shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. It's Herder on the wing. Pass to Collins. Here's Jones. From downtown. Drills it from deep. Jones has got 12 now in this quarter. And so it's Memphis, way out of reach with an enormous lead as we head into a break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Head coach Billy Donovan is mic'd up along the sidelines. Let's check it out.
We should never get beat like that in transit.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach. But when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian.
And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach.
The ruling is confirmed. Patrick Williams.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Jones from outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Aldama's got rebound number 15 here tonight. To the middle. Jackson, pass to Love. Over to the left wing. Clark with it. Pass to Jackson. Kennard outside. 6 to shoot. Love finds Clark. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Kennard for 3. Hits a 3-pointer.
Yeah, Kennard's percentages from 3 are insane. And he's consistent. He does it every year.
Jones, the pass to Collins. And here's Herder. Fires the 3. The rebound by Jackson.
Well, he hit a couple of 3s in the first half, but none since then.
Pass to Love. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Williams. Outside Jones. From the arc. Counted from distance. Jones has got 23 points.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his 3rd triple.
Outside Love. Hey, from beyond the arc. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in. Feeling confident in his 3-point shot tonight.
Love against Jones. Love grabs the miss. Love's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Clark. Left side, Love. The 3 ball. Good. Another from 3.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been.
Now it's a 4-way tie between himself, Curry, Zach LaVine, and Damian Lillard.
Carter, he's checked in for Williams. Carter gets the bucket.
Assisted by Jalen Smith.
Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Outside Jones. Love grabs the miss. Love's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jackson, the pass to Love. Kennard outside. Love inside. Defended by Jones. Back to Love. Hey, puts up a 3. And again for 3.
And of course it falls for him. And that... Three, pushing him into the record books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. A night we'll never forget.
Yeah, amazing indeed. 14 triples alongside Captain Klay Thompson, that is.
Stan, when Tre Jones is on the floor, you can just see how easily the offense flows.
Well, Brian, he's the kind of point guard that teammates love to play with because his only thought out there is setting up other guys. He's not going to light you up with his own scoring, but he is a great facilitator.
Old school, traditional point guard makes everybody better.
You don't see many of those anymore.
Nice shot by Kennard.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Chicago has gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Jones finds Herter, and there's the screen. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Love passes to Bagley. Here's Stevens. Out to the right wing. Love for 3. Good! Another from 3.
And that is a 3 that will put him in the record books.
The most triples ever in a game. History being made.
Yeah, making waves and passing the splash brother, Klay Thompson. 15 threes and counting.
And Grant, while we want the officials to get it right, I'm sure the league would like to shorten that time officials are at the table.
Tell me about it. You wonder if a time limit should be instituted. If they can't figure it out after a minute